Hey, what's up everyone? Today we're going to be playing some lessons in Alchemy. I've been doing really well with this deck. I kind of just blew through Diamond with it and got into Mythic. I started out with Vivi and Swiftspear's teachings in the deck, but a lot of times Vivi just felt really clunky and you have to give it like haste and then you have to tap it for mana. I think they just nerfed it so hard, it just might be unplayable in a deck like this. So I ended up cutting all the Swiftspear's teachings, and I cut all the VVs, and I added Corey Steelcutter. That's been nerfed too, but it seemed a lot better in this deck. Also, it's a card that can also get discounted with Gran. So the 1 mana Corey Steelcutters has felt pretty insane. And if you just haven't been watching like Worlds coverage or just don't know what this deck is doing, it's all about Gran here. It's pretty easy to get 3 lessons in your graveyard. That's going to discount all your other spells. So you have Ancestral Recall, Accumulated Wisdom here that's just going to draw you 3 cards at instant speed for 1 mana. This is crazy. A play I find myself making a lot is using Boomerang Basics on my own talent, like triggering Prowess, drawing a card, getting to replay the talent for another Otter. That's been a pretty solid play, I think. It's crazy that this deck feels so powerful that I don't really need a lot of Alchemy cards. Illuminating Lash is a crazy card, and I do have Cindercombe Smite in the sideboard, but that's really it for the Alchemy cards. I guess you could say Corey Steelcutter's an Alchemy card, pretty much. So I think we're going to be facing another Izzet winner. This deck just seems insane to me. So with that out of the way, let's just jump into some games. All right, going first is huge. Having Gran in my opening hand is huge. Hand looks great. If they don't have a 1-drop, this hand is insane. Okay. I hate discarding a Steelcutter, but I kind of want to keep these spells in my hand. I need a land, actually. Let's discard the Boomerang Basics. And then we'll play our talent here. Actually, I could have kept it for a Corey Steelcutter trigger. Yeah, I don't want any of that. Now we just need to draw our Ancestral Recall. That's pretty good too. So yeah, I think the play is just stock Steelcutter into stock up. It's pretty solid. What else do we take? I think I might just take the Boomerang here. Oh, there it is. There it is. This card is crazy. Okay, Llanowar Elf. And another Paw Patch. So really I want to force them to have to block. Alright, so let's just go face here. Then I'll casually draw 3. Or 4, sorry, 4. Then we can just do it again. And I'm planning to use the accumulate wisdom. They could make a pretty decent amount of mana. They get some Hardened Bonds trigger here. A Hardened Bonds trigger. Why am I struggling to talk? Okay, that's fine. You have 2 more mana? Alright. We can draw so many cards. Let's start off with a Steel Cutter. That should be pretty much game. We'll bounce this. I don't really think it matters what you put it on. Okay. Plus, I was going to draw 3 more cards. I mean, what are they going to do? So I want Essence Scatter. I'm going to bring in all the Cindercut Smites. I have a lot of creatures that die to that. I pretty much just want, like, all my removal. I'm going to take out some Ilquentia. I might just cut them all, actually, and try to rely on my burn. So let's try something like this. This hand looks good. The smite is so good here. Like, being able to smite and then play the talent on the same turn is really solid. Like, that's as good as smite's ever gonna be in this deck. Badger Mole Cub. Most likely my play is going to be Smite here. Bounce my Storm Chaser's talent. And we'll just replay it. Okay. And another Might Caller. Are they missing a land? Uh-oh. So yeah, let's kill one. Yeah, I think we attack and then just play this. Discarding our passage, of course, not not our Ancestral Recall. All right. We're on draw 3. They're stuck on 2 lands, which is pretty unfortunate for them. And we had like a pretty good hand without. We had a pretty good hand without Gran. Without Granny. Here's Gran. I mean, their blocks aren't very good. I think I'm just going to go face, and then I'm just going to attack. Because it seems like they have something. I don't know what that is exactly. And if they want a double block, I am very happy about that. Yeah, it almost feels like they have to, but that's kind of rough. All right, they got the third land. Actually, our hand isn't that great. I really need a draw spell. I guess we can get back the accumulated wisdom here with the talent. That pretty much eats up a whole turn. We do have the boon here, so we can at least draw a card and figure out what we want to do. That's the worst. That was the worst. Okay, I think I'm actually just going to play this, and we'll go a little wider here and play Grand too. Again, blocks aren't that great. I mean, yeah, I think that's good. Just chump. Next turn, we can get back Illuminating Lash or Wisdom. Okay. I drew 2 mini lands. Alright. Yeah, all we had to do is, like, pass the turn and just pretty much make that exact same play the following turn. GG's. Those were good games. Alright, this hand's good. It's good because I have Grand. Other than that, like, if Grand dies, this hand kind of sucks. This is my least favorite deck to play against. I don't know. I don't like the birds deck. Maybe they're stuck on 1 land? Oh, that's good. We got that going for us. They kept a 1-lander on the play? Quench is going to be really good later. I'm going to just get rid of Boomerang Basics, I think. Okay, well that will get them their 2nd land drop. And if they go Plains into another Signet, that's a pretty good turn. Alright, looks like they don't have another. I kind of like just playing Steel Cutter here. Alright. It's starting to feel like Quench might have to go, because this hand is pretty gas. Alright, so I thought they were going to be playing blue-white. I don't think like, Signet is so good with Mockingbird, I'm surprised they're not playing blue. But maybe they are and they just haven't got blue lands, I don't know. Steel Cutter costs 1. I think we could stock up, actually. I think I'm going to play the island so I can keep a red. Alright, I think I like taking these two. And we're just going to get rid of Signet. I don't want them to block my green. Alright, pretty good turn. Pretty good turn. We haven't even got to play Ancestral Recall, and we're going nuts. Alright, so Smites come in. They have a lot of things that die to Smite. Again, it's like one of those decks I'm just going to bring in pretty much all my burn. I'm going to cut my Quench. Probably a stock up. Actually, I don't want that. I want to cut one of these. Actually, let's cut a Boomerang. This is a bit awkward, but I think it's keepable. We can kill the Momo. Just gonna kill it right away so they don't get a discount. They are playing blue. Yeah, that's like their best 1-2 punch there. Unfortunately, I feel like I have to hold up an Essence Scatter here. We're pretty under the gun. But yeah, them resolving another bird just seems pretty bad for us. Hopefully, yeah, that isn't a Mockingbird they're holding on to. All right, we got to find some answers. So we have found answers. I'm going to take both burn spells because once Mockingbird gets to, Signet gets to 3, it's pretty rough. Okay. That's on cast. So they don't get a, when it enters, I thought isn't it on cast? When you have this creature enter as a copy, so I guess, yeah, they have to decide that before it enters the battlefield. Alright, so let's play Steel Cutter. We'll smite here. Now it's, do I want to... I don't even think I care about the Mockingbird too much. I might just go ahead and play a talent here. Alright. They drew a lot of lands. They kind of flooded a little bit. The smites are so good. I'm not even going to play this thing. We'll get back our stock up. They're playing off the top. That's a really good draw off the top. That's like the best card they could have drawn. Nice. I guess it was not good. Not a good hand. It's not good. I might just take a mulligan here. All right, this is like a billion times better. I'm going to put back a mountain. Get out there, Great Gran. Making this old lady go fight your battles. Firebender Ascension? What? That's a good pickup. I'm just gonna kill this thing. Don't kill Gran, please. Please. Okay, so it's like a fire bending deck? That's cool. So if I attack and discard, I can play more stuff. I think we have to kill this. I don't know what they're up to, and I don't really want to find out. I don't know. I guess I could have... I could have waited till their turn so this gets prowess. Oh. They're gonna play into it? Are you crazy? Alright. Oh, this deck is so dumb. I'm just gonna hit him for 3. I kind of want more creatures, so I'm gonna bounce this and then replay it. That would have been good. I'm gonna actually discard the talent. Oh, they gonna fight something? Oh shit. Oh no. We might get cooked here. What are they doing? They get to make a bunch of mana, but what can they do with it? They have so much mana. Alright. Alright. Let's draw 3 cards. How about that? I'll just hold up the Ilquencha. What does this thing do? Creates a 4/4 dragon with firebending 4. That seems good. Yeah, that doesn't need haste. Alright, see what we can do here to win. So we just played a land, so we're short on lands. So do I bounce this? That forces them to block the sanctuary. Am I missing something here? If I just do this to their face, they block here and block here. They're not dead. So they have to block here, take 5. Then they're dead to Lash. How dare you hit an old lady like that. Alright. I'll do that game. I actually like their deck a lot. This is a cool deck. Mono red firebenders. I feel like every matchup I just bringing in all the smites. I mean, if I was on the play, I wouldn't bring them in. Like if I lost, I don't know. Maybe like there's still some number I would want to bring in, just because they have so many 2 toughness creatures. I usually like to take out the Il Quincha when I'm on the draw, or on the draw, because they can usually get under you. All right, I don't want that. I'll take it. I'll bring in 1 Essence Scatter. You know, just in case. That's a mulligan. All right, this is good. Any hand with Gran is good. Do you think they can kill Gran? Probably. I'm gonna run it out anyway. They probably have a burn spell. Yep, they do. Which, you know, we could have played talent, so it eats this first firebending lesson. But we'll make them have it. All right, pretty slow start considering it seemed like they just had a bunch of 1 and 2 drops. It seems like they had the option to kill this and they didn't want to. Alright, well, if you're not going to do anything, I'm just going to play a stock up. Actually, it might have been good to hold up that and scatter, since they have a 4-drop or something, but I can't sit here too long. I'll take Gran. I was thinking about Boomerang Basics because I could bounce the talent. They have another burn spell? That sucks. I need a second red source, so I'm going to just play that on red and hold up the firebending lesson. Oh, no, they didn't kill Gran, surprisingly. Oh. Give me a stock up. I think they have another burn spell. Hopefully it's not a pump spell. Okay. That is a lot of lands, and I have 3 of these accumulated wisdoms that I can't... I mean, I can do something with it. I don't love this, though. Yikes. Yikes. I'm feeling pretty good, actually, now. Just gonna level this up. That was probably their best draw, right? We are at 11, so we have to think about that. Alright, now we have Ancestral Recall online. Plus a 1/1 coming down. I'm guessing they just want to use the lesson here. Alright, that's a good answer. Good answer for when this goes. Yeah, we'll go ahead and run out the Steel Cutter. Then we'll just hold up the Essence Scatter. Like, I'll probably counter those. Fire magic. Okay. Perfect draw. Let's draw 3 more. Yeet. Alright, let's, we gotta start doing some damage here. They might have more fire magic, but that's alright. Kill them next turn. Hopefully. I want to hold this up in case they have a way to give it like a bunch of pump spells and crap. We've seen Wild Ride. So many triggers. Okay, that's fine. They got nothing left. I like their deck. I want to see more of their deck, actually. Unfortunately, they're about to get slaughtered. Alright, GG's.